Okay, so I love YouTube. I love YouTube. I do not pay for really any other subscription except YouTube when it comes to my media intake. And I really mean I do not pay to have Hulu unless I'm watching a very specific thing and then I have 1 month and I stop. I am that 1 month person who gets Hulu for one thing and then leaves. Right? I do not pay for Netflix. And at this point, I may never really want to pay for Netflix because there's not really anything that I like to watch. I didn't really grow up watching some of the shows that are not grow up, but I didn't watch a lot of these shows that a lot of people have as their mainstays. For example, I didn't really watch The Office. And when I did watch Parks and Rec, it was a vibe. And then I stopped watching it because I don't need to watch it anymore. And The Office, I just couldn't get into. But I noticed that I don't even want to watch other things from other places. If I really like a creator, I'll go on their Patreon. If I really like a specific show or movie, or if I want to see a show or movie, at this point, if it's not on YouTube's library of movies and TV, which is vast for some reason, then I just find wherever it is, stream it for that time I want to watch it, and then I'll just keep it in my mind brain and I don't have to watch it anymore. Hilariously though, I am also the type of person who will rewatch YouTube videos. For example, a lot of Emma's videos, Emma Chamberlain's videos, I watch as I'll just watch it and just be yep, this is my vibe. But other shows kind of I don't know, other things and just, I don't know. I just don't really watch TV. And I really thought about that. And I thought about the idea that it's oh, it's a YouTube channel. And when I pay for premium, that is my TV. I pay for premium, but I get YouTube with no ads. And I just don't have ads. And at this point, I don't think I wouldn't even get YouTube TV because I don't watch TV. I watch YouTube. That is my main way of getting specific things. If I want to be current with news, I look up newspapers and news about it, which is another can of worms on how much I do that. But I realize that a lot of times when I go to different, essentially, let me give you the main reason of why I'm talking about this. I was on the Reddit page for Emma Chamberlain's Reddit subreddit, and I saw some people commenting on how the latest video didn't really do as well as it normally does, and kind of wondering about that. And I essentially saw some people saying, okay, well, I don't watch YouTube anymore because the ads are annoying. And I'm I at that moment didn't remember. I didn't even remember that me paying for YouTube meant that I get no ads, not a single ad. And I kind of love that I don't get ads. I also love that technically, even if a video gets demonetized, I could technically still watch it and still give the creator something from it. So on that end, I also really like that. Another thing is that I could get so much more content and so much more things from having YouTube. And then I also do have Nebula, but I have the perpetual license Nebula because I was that's cool. And then I don't have to pay anything ever again. I love perpetual licenses for things. Procreate, love Procreate because you pay $10 and then you have it basically forever. Love like having whatchamacallit, Paint Tool SAI. I can't use it on my Mac because I have a Mac, even though I have an Android phone. But if I could, I would use it on my Mac and I would be able to just use it. I have a perpetual license. It's things like that where I'm like, I understand why some things are subscription. At the same time though, I also understand that like, I just don't want to pay for a Mac, or not a Mac. I don't want to pay for something I don't really use. And I use YouTube so much that at this point, it is worth it for me to get a YouTube subscription, like to get like premium. And I really also thought about the idea that my perception of videos is far more different than someone else's because I don't get mid-roll ads. I don't get ads at all. So I'm really just watching the video, and then if they have a sponsor, like if a YouTuber has a sponsor for the video, then I'm watching the sponsor. But I really thought about it and I'm like, I don't actually watch ads anymore. So when people talk about an annoying ad that they see on YouTube like all the time now, I'm like, I don't get that. And it's kind of strange because like I think about it and I almost feel like I'm both like, I'm like out of touch in that kind of case scenario where I don't have ads. So like, for example, when I was like, oh man, I am gonna watch the new Emma Chamberlain video, people had to watch ads, probably even mid-roll ads in that video. I didn't. So then when I watch it, I'm like, I don't really care about the ads. But when other people do, they do. Like ads and videos probably mean so much more because the time is not just the time of the video. It is also the ads in between. And in that case scenario, like I also feel like I would have a different perspective of how I would watch YouTube if it meant that I had to watch ads. Because at the end of the day, that's another thing. Like I don't know when a video is demonetized or not because I always have it with no ads. So if a video gets demonetized or something, and so it doesn't get ads or doesn't get mid-roll ads or whatever, then I can't tell. I don't know whether or not it's like that. To an extent, this also makes me feel better about the idea that I am actively still giving the creators their view of money and their ability to continue to do YouTube. Because again, I'd rather watch YouTube than watch anything else. To the point actually that I don't really go on TikTok because first thing is that I don't go on TikTok because I just can't stay on that app long enough. I go on the app, maybe I go into search to search something, and then I just come off of the app. But the other thing is that I don't need to be able to watch hours of content with getting minimal maybe ads because I already get that from YouTube. I already pay for YouTube. Why would I use TikTok? I already technically pay for shorts on YouTube. Why would I use TikTok? It's kind of that idea. So then I'm just like, I feel like I have a different perspective when it comes to these things. And it's really interesting seeing how, for the example that in the Emma Chamberlain subreddit, when they were talking about the video, how there were a good subset of people who were like, I don't watch it because I don't think it's worth going through the ads, essentially. And I was like, yeah, actually, there's some videos on YouTube or some videos in general where if I had to watch an ad before watching it, I would not watch the video. I think it would be really annoying. But that's because I don't have because I have YouTube Premium. This also makes it so that I get really annoyed when there's a subscription to a platform that still gives you ads. I'm like, I would rather watch Hulu for free and get twice as many ads than watch Hulu and pay money to get ads. That just sounds crazy to me. I'm paying money so that you could still give me ads, but I get access to the content, I guess. I'm basically paying on two different fronts, and that is bonkers to me. I would rather go through 3 times as much ads. I just put on I don't even know if you could put a queue on Hulu or whatever. I just like put it on to like a season and like make it go through. And then during the ad segments, like regular TV, I would go and use the bathroom or make a food or snack or something or do something else while the ads are going. But no, I'm not gonna pay $4 or $5 whatever dollars to get ads. That just sounds crazy. Like, I understand it's access, but I'm not gonna access ads. You already get ads from not at like it's like you're giving money to get a service, but then they're also trying to get money from other things that makes the service annoying to me. So again, I pay for YouTube. And so I use YouTube so much. And so I honestly want to know from you guys, like, does anyone who watched this, like, pay for YouTube? Does anyone who watched this actively not want to pay for YouTube? What ads play? Like, honestly, can anyone just tell me what the ads that play are right now? Because I still don't want to do the ads. I really don't. So yeah, this is the video for this week. So I think that you should also not only tell me whether or not you're using Premium, you have an ad blocker, you're just rolling with the ads, but I also want to know how your day is. How are you doing? Really check in with thyself and maybe leave like a thumbs up in the comments if you're doing okay. And if you're not doing okay, add a check mark in the comments because then you're just like, yep, I am not okay right now. And then subscribe to this channel for whatever it is. And then leave a like if you like this video. And I will see you like next week, I guess. Like, I'm thinking of keeping this on a weekly basis, if anything. I'm gonna try to get this one out. But yeah. If you so choose, you can also go to my website, www.thewynner.shop, winner being spelled WYNNER. And if you so choose, you could also buy my art. You can also go to, if you're in the Orlando area, go to my workshop that I have. I'm going to be teaching gouache. And then if you're happy and you know it, you could also get my brushes. I might be using them in this video that I have for Procreate because I really like them. They're really cool. And then, yeah, if you so choose though, only if you so choose. Another thing is that I'm also thinking of making like a vlog thing, but I don't know how to connect the pieces together. So I'm learning that. So stay tuned for a potential vlog that will release at not the scheduled time. All right. Bye.